Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. We're gonna have a heart-to-heart conversation today for those of us that are planning to get married or are just entering into a relationship or are considering courting to take it to the next stage, which is marriage. You love this person, you're wanting to spend the rest of your life with this person. You need to be open with yourself. You need to explore. When we say somebody is inquisitive, be inquisitive about your partner. Ask a lot of questions. Asking alone cannot help, but it can set the tone. It can give you an idea of where you're going to. Number one thing you should talk about in dating or courting is your health status, your genotype. You need to know your genotype. We have a lot of people who, for the different, everybody has a checklist, right? That works for them of what they want in a partner, what they want in marriage. You know, 8/10 is okay. 7/10 is a plus two. 10/10 is a woohoo. Yes. So if your partner passes all other checkpoints, but their health is not there, it's as good as not even going ahead. My mom used to tell me then that once a guy asks you of your genotype or your status, which is your genotype, you should know that it's a cue that he's serious about you and he wants to take it to the next stage. So you should know in this stage, in this era that we are now, people know their genotype. It's not like before. Know your genotype, because if your genotype, people are not compatible in your genotype, it will help you know if you're forging ahead or you're ending it. Know your blood group. Know what runs in the family. In some families it is diabetes, in some families it is bipolar, in some families it is what? Different things, high blood pressure, arthritis. Talk about these things. You're not talking about it to scare them away. You just want to be honest. A relationship built on honesty, truth, and love will stand the test of time. You need to be honest. While dating someone, you chose that person because you see potential, right? You see potential, you want to get to explore that person to know if they are the right fit for you. The second thing you want to know is your religion, your spiritual beliefs. Marriage can break you or make you. If your marriage, your relationship is, started with the right foundation, started okay, you will be very happy, you'll be very fulfilled in that aspect. But if it doesn't, it's enough to ruin your life. So you need to talk about your spiritual compatibility. Is your partner a Muslim, or does your partner share a different faith from yours? It might not work. If it's something you don't want, family is there too. So you need to talk about it. It's from asking these questions you will know if you don't already know physically. Does your partner believe, is he a faith person? For the ladies now, is the guy more spiritual than you? Do you want a person who is more spiritually inclined than you? Doesn't believe in Christ? Doesn't believe in faith? Doesn't believe in grace? Does your partner believe in tithes? Does your partner believe in going to church every Sunday? These are little things. Does your partner like to pray? Don't go and marry somebody if you love to pray and your partner doesn't like to pray. Don't go and marry somebody that doesn't know how to pray, or that does not see the need of praying. Does your partner speak in tongues? Some people, this table, there's some people that cannot speak in tongues where their partners are. They are shy. You need to be compatible spiritually with your partner. It is from dating and courting that you will know. Sometimes you can see ahead if maybe you're comfortable with this person. With time, I will open up. With time, I will be free. That one's a different aspect. So as I'm mentioning all these points, you know the one that works for you and doesn't work for you, or the one that you want. Are you a praying person? You love to pray and your partner doesn't like to pray. There'll be a time where you just need the energy from that other person and it's not coming forth, and before you know it, your own oil is running dry. So it's important to know where your partner stands. Is your partner, do you both share the same beliefs or similar beliefs? It's very important that you both share similar beliefs, or it might not work. Honestly, it's a tendency that it might not work if people have too much opposing beliefs. Let's say out of 100%, 80% people are disagreeing all the time. That is already a pointer that people are not on the right track. So you need to watch out for this. Finances. Does your partner spend lavishly and does not have a saving culture? Does your partner give too much and does not know how to save? Does your partner spend on you as a lady? Does your partner spend on you as a guy? Is your partner, your girlfriend, or your fiance, is the person stingy? So you wanna really ask the person, are you stingy? You just say, how liberal are you with your finances? Guys, I'm giving you tips. What do you think about finance when it comes to marriage? When I was getting to know my partner, my husband now, because you love this person, I'm naturally inquisitive. I know how to press people's buttons. If I'm interested in you, I will find out everything I have to know about you. You will tell me about yourself and find out this things myself from research and observation. You need to be very open to discovering or exploring your partner. Another thing that you should discuss with your partner is your emotional needs. Do you love romantic partners, or you like your space? You don't like your man doing too much. You don't like your lady doing too much. You don't call her pet names. You don't call him pet names. You are just Oga on your own. You are just madam on your own. You don't need somebody to affirm. Hello. This is the time to find out. You need to ask these questions. Are you a touchy person? Do you love PDA, that's public display of affection? Maybe your partner ticks all the other boxes, and for the PDA thing, it's something that because of love you can do for your partner. That's a different aspect. If you cannot do it, you need to discuss it with your partner. Another thing that you should discuss with your partner is your sexual needs. Yes, it's very important. If your partner scores a very good mark for spirituality, scores a very good mark for finance, but when it comes to sex, it is zero or it's not up to your standards, please, it is not advisable to proceed. Do they think sex is a sin, first of all, or they think sex is something that is supposed to be enjoyed in the confinement of marriage? Good. Know their stance on sex. You need to ask your partner. First of all, if you're a Christian watching this, normally our religion does not support premarital sex. So it has to be platonic, or you need to look for a way to help yourselves and not involve in premarital sex. But you need to ask these questions. First of all, is the person a virgin? Is the person not a virgin? Has the person coping? What does the person think about masturbation? Is the person's drive high? What is your size? As a woman, are you scared that your husband's size will be too small for you or will be too big for you? There are ways you can find that. You can ask questions. You're dating. You're supposed to be very free with yourself. You're supposed to trust, be sincere with yourselves. If it's too hard for you to ask, there are other ways. I don't know, as a woman, as a man, you need to figure out a good way to get answers for these questions that I'm bringing up now. Size matters. It's not when you get married, it's time to do the do now. Your husband, what the Lord has blessed your husband with is too small. You are shocked. You are already in the marriage. You cannot come out again. Except maybe, our religion does not also encourage divorce. So it's why you need to get it right before you get married. So preference. So men are not romantic. They don't like to kiss their wife. Oral sex. Do you believe in oral sex? Do you think oral sex is good? Do you think oral sex is bad? These are things you should discuss. So that when you get married, it will not be like joke to you, that when it happens, the scale in your eye will not fall and say, hey, what have I gotten myself into? Talk about your menses. Ask her about her cycle. What's the cycle like? Is it irregular? Do you have painful periods? Because painful period is something that not everybody deals with, but it's bad when it can be, and it can be scary too. Ask if they have any, if they've had any surgery in the past, if they've had any ailment in the past. These are important questions that you should ask your partner. Your career, your goals. You need to know where that person is headed. It is from here you will know if your partner is lazy. It's from here you will know if your partner wants to be a sit-home mom, or your husband or your partner does not like his woman working. It is from here you will know. It is here you will know who is ambitious and who is not ambitious. If you can take it, go ahead. If you cannot take it, it may be time to dissolve that. What are your plans as a man? What are your plans? What do you want to achieve in the next 5 years? These are deep questions that are thought provoking. You ask these questions to find out their reactions, to get your answers. For a lady too, your career. Some ladies they don't know what they want. They just want to get married and sit down in your husband's house. After marriage, nothing else. After marriage, you start giving birth. As a woman, as a man, the kind of woman that you like. You like a career woman, a working class lady who not only believes in marriage, in family, in values, but also wants a thing going on for her. This is the time to know. Are they business inclined? Things like that. This is the time that you will know. Another thing you should discuss again is bills, paying bills, paying bills. Some women expect that their husband should be the one to pay for everything. Just ask her, what do you think about bills? What's your idea of who should pay bills in the house? Just ask these questions. Like, is it here you will know, you find out if your partner is the person that will support you and will not let you overwork yourself, or is the person that has a tendency to support you. Like, they're not just laid back. This is how you still find out. It is there you find out if your person also, when you talk about finance, this is bills and finances is linked. If your person likes to, once money enters their hand, they're very liberal with their finances. They give a lot, they spend on unnecessary things. If you're the kind of person who has a saving culture, or you are a little bit prudent when it comes to spending, this is very important to you. You might want to know if your partner is like that would help you conserve money or would help you waste your money. I also want to talk about trauma. This is not very easy to do for most people, right? You cannot just start sharing your deep history at the beginning part. Cutting is a stage. So if you get to a part when you are more comfortable with this your partner, and then you get to share these deep experiences like trauma, childhood trauma, trauma that you acquired from your past relationship, if you have exes or you've had past relationships. So it's very, very important. It is very important to discuss your trauma. It's not rushed. You need to be very comfortable with your partner first before going ahead with this. Parenting style, you chip in the question. What do you think about parenting? How would you want to parent your kids? Just picture yourself married. How would you handle your kids? Ask the questions, get their reactions. It's from where you will know if your partner is going to be involved in children upbringing, or it's going to be a one person thing, maybe the woman or the man. Family, children. How many children do you want? How many children do you want to have? What kind of values do you want to instill into your children? What's your stand of family? Do you want everybody to come to your house? Want to get married? Your house is the dumping point for everybody. Look and cranny, your niece, your nephew, your cousins, everybody's coming to your house, or you want your house to be a safe space. This is the time to discuss it. Or you want a family member. It is here people discuss that when we get married, family members cannot stay more than 2 weeks in our house. These are things you can discuss with your partner. Just ask the question. These questions this point I'm bringing up now is not everything. You can start from one, and one to leads to another. You guys, you keep finding out more about yourself as the Holy Spirit leads you. You find out more about your partner. Are we together? If you like this video, please give it a like. Comment on your thoughts on all these points. If you have more points that I've not even mentioned here, please share it in the comment section. We would greatly appreciate that. Bonus points: discuss your bucket list in life, your dream home, your values. Discuss these things, your morals, what you stand for. You don't want to marry somebody who example now, you don't like trouble and your partner is looking at somebody that likes trouble. How is it going to work? You're somebody you love the quiet life. Your partner loves to party and flex. Like, you need to discuss these things. If it's something that you can work with or come to a compromise later on in the relationship, or you need to call it quits. These are some few points I have come up with. If you have more, maybe somebody did not mention, put it in the comment section. Thank you. We've come to the end of this video. Your girl, Patricia One, signing out. Bye.